the first one is just to, so hopefully the chi's been activated. So just find yourself feet about shoulder width apart, just rock forwards and backwards, find your centre, side to side, find your centre. Tailbone just angled towards the earth, chin tucked in, spine is long, arms are rounded. Deep belly breath. Opening the floor, so inhaling, floating the hands up, exhaling, floating the hands down. Just breathing in and out through the nose. And hands are just like little feathers, just floating up on thermals, moving effortlessly. The first part of Qigong is all about sort of activating the Qi, stretching out tight areas, getting everything flowing, bringing more energy into the body. And then the second part is about just sort of flowing with that energy, letting the Qi move us. So just letting go of any tension you might be feeling, just go inside, letting go. Inhale, floating up, exhale, floating down, maybe letting go of any tension in your neck, your shoulders, the back. And then opening the flow to the 6 directions. So inhale, floating the hands up, sink the chest, push the hands forwards, bring your hands into the heart, expanding out the heart energy, just widening out your peripheral vision left and right, pulling energy like little jellyfish coming in through your fingers, and then we're going to just bring feeling energy between your hands, connecting with the head, and then just floating the hands down, connecting with the middle dantian and the heart center. Turn the hands over so you're like a little triangle, connecting with the lower dantian. Hips glide back. Inhaling, sink your chest. So connect with the universe in front of you. Connect with your heart, your center. Expand out west and east, left and right. Pulling energy from the ether, from the universe, from nature, and then bringing that down through the head, the heart, and the belly. Hips glide back. Inhale, rolling up, floating up. Exhale, sink the chest, connecting with north. Bringing the energy back, connecting with center and behind you. Connecting out west and east. Pulling energy in, connecting with the cosmos, the universe, back to your center and down to the earth energy, the yin energy. Just one more. Inhale, float the hands up. Exhale. And just bringing your hands back to a little Qi ball, just expanding and bringing the hands together, maybe using your breath, just coming out as wide as is comfy. And then we're going to go into the 5 element flow. So the first one is called Buddha holds up the earth. We start off in this position, which is lower embrace the tree. And then inhaling, pulling up the earth energy, direct the earth energy into the lungs, spiral the hands up to the universe, gather universe energy, bringing that back down to the lungs, and hands facing back up again. Inhale, hands float up, breathing into your belly, your ribs and your chest, expand to the universe, pull the universe energy down. Exhaling, chest, ribs, belly. Inhaling, belly, ribs, chest. That wave breath that we did earlier. Exhaling. And then if it's okay, just bring in a little pause in at the end of the inhale. Exhaling when you're ready. Pause at the end of the exhale, so just sort of lengthening out that space between the inhale and the exhale. Just one more breath. Coming back to lower embrace the tree, just taking a few deep breaths in. Check your alignment, so just your feet, just check you're halfway between the energy forward on your toes and on your heels, side to side. Knees are soft, tailbone tucked under, chin tucked in. Breathing into your belly. Exhale, belly relaxes towards your spine. And just notice how you're feeling. And then from the metal element, Buddha holds up the earth, we move to the water element and the fountain. So your hips glide back, the hands go backwards, they make a circle around, backs of hands come together, the knees a little bit bent, then we roll up through the spine, up to the collarbones where the kidney channel finishes, and then we expand out like a fountain. Hips glide back, backs of hands come together, rolling up through the spine as you breathe in. Exhaling out, and there's a little point called kidney 1 or bubbling spring in the sole of the foot, just sort of behind the second and third toes. Imagine drawing up water like from a well or a spring through that point, up the inside of the legs and the backs of the legs, up into the kidneys and the spine and the brain, nourishing all the fluids of the body, filtering, purifying. Inhale, exhale. We'll just do that one once more. Coming back to lower embrace the tree, just take a few deep breaths. Feeling your belly expand as you breathe in. And just check in again with how you feel, check your alignment, your spine is as long as it can be. And from the water element, the water nourishes the wood, so we're going to move to tree sways in the wind. So this will sort of move from our centre, so you just turn to the side and the arms just follow. The fingertips just go direct towards the earth, and we're going to pull up on the inside of the leg, the liver channel, outside of the leg, the gallbladder. Imagine that you're pulling up nutrients either side of the leg, either side of the rib cage, all the way up to the crown of the head. Hands just sort of dangle down towards the top of the crown, back to the centre. Imagine you're a tree expanding out. Come back to lower embrace the tree. Just check your spine is aligned. Turn from your belly. Breathing in, pulling up energy either side of the leg and the rib cage, to the top of the head, turn to the centre and expanding out. Lower embrace the tree, turn in the body, breathe in as you draw up everything that you need physically, mentally, emotionally, and then allowing yourself to expand into your true expression. Pause in the breath, turn, inhaling. Pausing, turn, expansion. And the wood element's all about creativity, reaching our sort of full potential. Once every one of our needs are met, pause, turn. Pause, turn, expand. And then if we just float our hands up to the standing posture, which is embrace the tree, centre of your palms just facing the heart, elbows are a little bit below the shoulders. Again, check your alignment, tailbone angled down, chin tucked in, crown to the sky. Breathe into your belly, your ribs and your heart. Just take a few breaths. Just let go of any tension in your neck and your shoulders. Maybe feel the chi getting more alive in your hands. And then if you keep one hand facing the heart and then the other hand down. And then if we shift the weight to the heart hand, the top hand, so shift the weight onto that leg, turn the body. And then when you get to the edge, swap your hands around. So the top hand floats down, lower hand floats up so the palms facing the heart. Shift the weight and turn. This is called cloudy hands. and this is to help support the fire element of the body, shifting and turning. So when the wood is burnt, causes fire. This is for the heart energy, and this is cloudy hands. So the top hand sort of represents emotions. Emotions come and go through the heart. The lower hand is like a reflection of the cloud in water, sort of balancing any maybe difficult emotions, just balancing the fire energy of the heart with the water element of the kidneys, so that maybe the fire doesn't get out of control and cause problems. Just keeping a nice steady balance between the two. And with this one, just breathing perhaps in one way, exhaling out the other, just whatever feels comfy for you. And once you start to get the movement, you can start to just switch the hands around a little bit before you get to the edge, and just letting it be graceful and soft. Just keep your breathing soft and slow and deep and gentle. Just do it once more each side. And then just bringing your hands back to the just below the navel center, just expanding and bringing your hands together, playing with a ball of chi again. Just take a few deep breaths. Just expanding your hands as far as you can, sort of still feel that connection between your palms. And let your breath be soft and slow and deep and gentle. Holding the chi ball between your hands, we'll move to the earth element. So the ashes of the fire create the earth. So with this, our hips glide backwards, palms face down towards water, and then we send out ripples like pebbles in a pond, sending out ripples, and then we bring the energy back to the center. Hips glide back and you bend your knees, sending out positive ripples, and then bringing that positive energy back into, activate your lower dantian, bringing more energy into your body. And just come as far forward as is comfy. You don't have to bend your knees. You could just do this from an upright position if you want. Just have set in the intention. But if you bend and straighten the legs, it's sort of activating the earth element and pumping earth energy. And it's just quite nice, maybe just to think about somebody that you'd like to send out positive intention to, sending out positive chi to, breathing in, breathing out, and those ripples going out into the world. Just one more. And coming back to the centre, back to the chi ball, just taking a few deep breaths. Perhaps just expanding and contracting. And then we'll move back to the fire element and just pulling down the heavens, breathing in, bringing up the earth energy, exhaling down, bringing down the universe energy, and just realigning everything. Centering, ironing out any creases in the energy system, in the meridians, and bringing energy down from the head so that the mind is clear, from the heart so the emotions are calm, and back to our centre in the lower dantian so that the energy can be stored here, ready for use when we next need it. Inhaling up, exhaling down. slowing it down for the last few, just as all your arms are moving through this sea of chi. And then just bringing your feet together for women, placing the centre of the right hand 3 fingers breadth below the belly button, sealing the energy in with the left hand. It's the opposite way for men. And then just finding your centre again, just rocking backwards, forwards and backwards, side to side. Let your knees be soft, tailbone angled towards the earth, chin nice and sort of rolled in, back of your neck open, crown up towards the sky. Just take a few deep breaths, centering breaths. And perhaps just letting yourself rock and sway, bamboo in the wind. Just letting the chi within you move you, so there's no resistance. You're like a flexible tree, bamboo or hazel. It's rooted and strong, flexible, adaptable to life's challenges. And then just bringing your hands back into prayer position, pressing your thumb knuckles into your heart space. Just think of one thing that you're grateful for in your life. And just sending out love and gratitude out into the world from your heart centre.